Imagine stepping into an elevator late at night, alone. Picture it. A dimly lit elevator in an otherwise deserted office building. The only sound, the echo of your own footsteps bouncing off the cold metallic walls, swallowed by the cavernous shaft stretching above and below. The artificial light flickers intermittently, casting long, dancing shadows that seem to take on a life of their own. A sense of unease settles in, a chill running down your spine. You push the button for your floor and the doors slide shut with a mechanical hiss. The familiar hum of the elevator kicks in as it begins its ascent, a subtle vibration under your feet, the only sign of movement. The numbers on the display panel rise slowly, each glowing digit a testament to your journey through the vertical veins of the building. Suddenly the elevator jolts, shaking you out of your thoughts. The hum dies down, replaced by an eerie silence. The numbers on the panel freeze, the glowing digits mocking your predicament. The light flickers more urgently now, a strobe that casts an unsettling spectral glow. The elevator has come to a stop. You push the buttons, all of them, in a frantic attempt to kickstart the elevator, but it remains stubbornly still, a steel trap in the heart of the building. You reach for your phone only to find no signal. The device as useless as the silent alarm button by the panel. The air grows colder, the silence deeper, the walls seem to close in, the limited space of the elevator suddenly feeling claustrophobic. It's as if the elevator has become a world of its own, a realm separate from the reality you knew, a realm of flickering lights and frozen time, of silence and shadows. And then the realization hits you. You're not just in a halted elevator. You're not just in an isolated bubble of steel and concrete cut off from the world. The realization hits you. You're stuck. As minutes turn to hours, a sense of dread fills the confined space. Our protagonist's heart pounds like a drum, a frantic rhythm echoing the accelerating tempo of their fear. It's a dance of despair, the melody of panic coursing through their veins, a horrifying symphony that only they can hear in the silence of the trapped elevator. They reach for their phone, the screens glow a beacon of hope in the dimly lit elevator. Dialing for help, they're met with the chilling silence of no response. The deafening quiet of the outside world is a stark contrast to the cacophony of their thoughts, each one a desperate plea for rescue. Their fingers move rapidly, tapping out distress signals to anyone who might listen. But as each call remains unanswered, as each text floats into the ether without response, the dread mounts. It's a bitter pill to swallow, the realization that they're alone, trapped in this metallic coffin that was once just an elevator, and then the battery icon flashes, a red exclamation point cutting through the darkness. The phone's power dwindles, the digital lifeline slipping away as it drains to nothing, leaving them in an oppressive darkness that's more than just a lack of light. It's the darkness of despair, the darkness of isolation, the darkness of fear. But they're not alone, they can feel it. An unseen presence, a creeping sensation that slithers down their spine, a primal instinct that screams danger. It's a feeling that can't be shaken, a fear that can't be outrun. The air grows heavy, the weight of the unseen watcher pressing down on them. They can't see it, they can't hear it, but they know it's there. The knowledge is a cold hand on their heart, a whisper in their ear, a shadow in their peripheral vision. It's the unseen terror, the unknown fear, the unspoken dread. Their skin prickles, their breath catches. The elevator, once a benign box of steel and cables, transforms into a cage, locking them in with the unseen presence. In the silence, a faint scratching sound echoes through the elevator. Suddenly, the elevator lights flicker and go out. The once comforting hum of the ancient machinery is replaced by an unnerving silence. The protagonist finds himself enveloped in a dense, suffocating darkness, the kind of darkness that seems to consume all sound and sense of direction. It's as if the elevator has been swallowed whole by the abyss. In this void, our protagonist's heart races, pounding like a frantic drum against his ribcage. His breaths come in ragged gasps, each one echoing around the confined space. His palms are slick with sweat, the cold steel of the elevator wall providing a chilling contrast. The oppressive darkness amplifies his senses, turning every minute noise into a symphony of terror. Then it starts, a faint scratching sound. At first it's barely audible over the protagonist's ragged breaths, but slowly it grows louder, more insistent. It's as though an unseen creature is clawing at the elevator walls, desperate to get in. The sound is inescapable, surrounding him from all sides. It claws its way into his mind, scratching at his sanity. At the same time, an icy chill seeps into the elevator. It's a cold that seems to originate from nowhere, yet it permeates everything. It clings to his skin, seeping through his clothes and chilling him to the bone. Each breath he takes is a sharp stab of frigid air. The cold is not just a physical sensation, but a spectral presence that fills the air with an unmistakable sense of dread. And then, just when the terror threatens to overwhelm him, it comes. A whisper so faint it might be mistaken for the wind. It echoes around the pitch-black elevator, a spectral voice that sends a shiver down his spine. It's a voice that carries the weight of centuries, a voice filled with a bone-chilling promise. The words are barely audible, yet they resonate in the silent elevator with a clarity that leaves no room for doubt. A whispering voice echoes from above. You're not alone. With fear coursing through your veins, the elevator suddenly drops a few floors. Your heart pounds in your chest as the world around you descends in a blur, gravity tugging at every inch of your body. You're falling, sinking into the belly of the building, your stomach lurching upwards as the elevator rushes downwards. The chilling sensation of freefall consumes you, the air growing colder with each passing second. Then, as abruptly as it began, the elevator jerks to a stop. You're thrown off balance, your feet stumbling to find solid ground. The silence that follows is deafening. A void filled with nothing but your ragged breaths echoing off the metal walls. Suddenly you hear it. Laughter. It's faint, as if it's drifting down from the floors above. It's a chilling sound, a mirthless cackle that sends shivers down your spine. You strain your ears trying to make sense of this eerie sound, but it's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. The laughter seems to come from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Your eyes dart to the elevator doors. The metallic surface, usually a dull reflection of reality, now appears to be playing tricks on your mind. You see a flickering apparition, a spectral figure that's there one moment, gone the next. It's as if the elevator has become a mirror into another world, a world where laughter echoes through the halls, and ghostly figures dance in the reflection of the doors. You blink, shaking your head, hoping to dispel this nightmarish vision. But the apparition remains, its form wavering in and out of existence like a flame flickering in the wind. It's as if this spectral figure is a part of the elevator itself, a haunting reminder of the terror that lurks within these walls. The laughter grows louder, the sound filling the small space, bouncing off the walls and drilling into your skull. You press your hands over your ears, but the sound is inescapable. And then, from the midst of this chilling laughter, a whispering voice rises. It's a voice that sends chills down your spine. A voice that promises nothing but terror. Welcome to your nightmare. Summoning all your courage, you pry open the elevator doors. Your heart pounds in your chest, your palms slick with sweat. The metal groans under your effort, but slowly, ever so slowly, the doors begin to part. The sight that greets you is an empty, darkened office floor. The usual hum of computers and murmur of conversation is gone. It's replaced by an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional creak of the building. The stillness is unsettling, sending a shiver down your spine. You step out onto the floor, your shoes squeaking against the polished tiles. The sound echoes in the vast emptiness, a stark reminder of your isolation. The air is heavy with the scent of stale coffee and printer ink, a haunting reminder of the normalcy that once reigned here. As you move further into the office, your eyes scan the blackened corners. The shadows seem to dance and play tricks on your mind. You can't shake off the feeling of being watched, of unseen eyes tracking your every move. Suddenly, a chilling laugh rings out. It echoes through the deserted floor, bouncing off the walls and filling the silence. It's a taunting sound, a haunting melody that follows you as you navigate your way through the maze of cubicles. It's a sound that sends a jolt of fear through you, but also fills you with determination. You won't let this unseen terror win. You quicken your pace, making your way towards the emergency exit. The laughter grows louder, more insistent. It's as if the unseen entity takes joy in your fear, but you won't give it the satisfaction. You reach the exit and push through, leaving the darkness behind. As you step out, the elevator doors slam shut behind you. The sound echoes through the empty office, a deafening finality. But you're out. You've escaped the terror of the haunted elevator. The chilling laughter fades into the background, a ghostly reminder of the nightmare you've left behind. Safe at last, you look back at the now silent elevator. The once menacing and ominous metal box is now just another mundane part of the building, its gaping maw closed, hiding the terror it once held. You feel a wave of relief washing over you, as if a heavy weight has been lifted off your shoulders. Yet a niggling sensation of fear lingers, a cold shiver running down your spine every time your eyes flit back to the now silent elevator. Your heart still races, the adrenaline still pumping in your veins, the echoes of your own panicked breath still ringing in your ears. You're safe, yes, but the memory of fear is not something that fades away easily. It clings to you like a second skin, a grim reminder of the horror you just faced. In the days that follow, the building is abuzz with the whisperings of an investigation. The elevator, your personal chamber of horrors, is thoroughly examined, prodded, and probed. Every inch of it scrutinized, every wire and cable checked. But the investigators find nothing. No sign of tampering, no evidence of malfunction, just a regular, everyday elevator. It's as if the terror you experienced was just a figment of your imagination. But you know better, you know the truth. And as you delve deeper into the history of the building, you uncover a string of mysterious disappearances. Employees who used to work in this very office gone without a trace. And the one common thread? They were all last seen entering the elevator. As you prepare to leave the building for the last time, you take one final glance at the elevator. It's quiet, unassuming, almost mocking in its normalcy. And just as you turn away, there it is, a sound that freezes your blood, that turns your bones to ice. A chilling laughter echoes from the elevator, a haunting reminder of the terror you just escaped. So, dear listeners, next time you step into an elevator, remember this tale. This is not just a story of a haunted elevator, but a chilling reminder that fear can find us in the most mundane of places. Our protagonist, once a carefree individual, now carries the heavy burden of his terrifying encounter. Every ding of an elevator, every flicker of lights, serves as a haunting echo of that fateful night. Let this tale serve as a cautionary narrative. As we go about our daily lives, it is easy to forget the importance of being aware of our surroundings. But remember, not all is as it seems in this world. The ordinary elevator you step into could be a portal to the unknown, a gateway to the supernatural. So next time you find yourself alone in an elevator, take a moment, listen to the silence, feel the chill in the air, because you never know what horrors might be lurking in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike.